What's going on, guys? Chris here. Welcome to a brand new Lego Fortnite Lego kit review, and today we're reviewing the brand new Daft Punk Pyramid that recently listed an item shop for 1,800 V-Bucks. And I just want to say real quick, this thing is absolutely amazing. I'm not too familiar with Daft Punk, I only know from summer songs like Starboy with The Weeknd, but man, this thing is wonderful. Even if you're like me who's not too familiar with them, this thing is worth it, man. One of the main selling points of this is actually the fact that it's reactive to music. That's right. You can do so much with this thing. Now, I can show you guys a clip. I seriously, I'm gonna show you guys some clips when I first started testing this out. So here you go. So yeah, it's very much like reactive to both emotes and jam loops. And I apologize for the Star Wars jump scare. It's a current joke on this channel, I guess. But as something else that's reactive to is the jukebox, which I'm not just so right about. Here, I need to find this thing. I'm so, like, my mind is so used to it being in the original, like, placement for it, which was, like, in the, like, other devices. So, yeah, it's also reactive to the jukebox, which is pretty cool. Yeah, overall, I absolutely adore this thing. And I'm going to showcase all the stuff that's actually reactive to music in this gallery, so I can actually show you guys a shot. You probably saw in the Star Wars quip. God, I'm sounding like freaking Elmer Fudd here. Where can we find an emote that's, like, there you go. There's a lot in this gallery that's reactive to music, just from this look. You see here? Yeah, it's insane. I was finding like an emote that's like lasts longer. It's not like one particular like loop like this. Yeah. It's actually insane. We're gonna get back all to the props later, but we're gonna take a look real quick over at the actual building props here. You got the interior walls, which you got this little door. This is a door for the gallery besides the main pyramid door over there. And then, it started raining. Of course, you got the interior walls right here. You got this cool little sloped wall. So if you're having, like, specifically, I want to think maybe if you're having like something like a design, or you're trying like to build, I don't know. I think the best use for this maybe would be like something in here, where you're like in positioning in a wall with a slope, and then you're having to like, yeah, exactly. Okay, exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Gives like a better way to like make interiors for the pyramid if you're trying to use this as the prefab. And then over here as well, we got some of the like stairs, which I absolutely adore black stairs. I love this. Like, I am a huge fan of black and all things dark gray, and I just want to say, I'm Batman. I mean, I absolutely love these stairs. They're gonna be very useful for builds, and you know, I'm quite a builder myself, you know. Over here you got the fences, which are pretty cool. You have this little like pink design. I definitely see this being useful for like an arcade build. I see a lot of these pieces being useful for arcades. I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, just saying. Or maybe you're trying to like make like a Batman Beyond build. That'd be cool. You got some more. I actually really like this corner fence here, and you got the little like thing that you can separate all the fences with. Over here, you got the actual flooring for this build. And now I'm curious, is actually this react to music? Nothing over here reacts to music. Oh yeah, it's the bat signal. Oh my god, that's actually sick how it like fades out. That's cool. Yeah, the flooring does not react to music, but it's still cool overall. I actually really like this floor. It gives me FNAF 6 vibes for some reason. Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you even still remember that name. I like these black floor here. Like I said before, I'm a sucker for pieces like this. They're really useful for multiple builds. Especially this piece here. Like maybe you're trying to make like a little helipad or something. I love these like disco like flooring here. And once again, I see so many uses for this. Now, something interesting I do want to point out about this Lego kit is there's two different types of flooring that you got here. And for my own builder sensitivities, this does kind of bug me. But what you got here is you got like a 2x4 and you got a 2x3. Now, one of the things about building here, and this is one of my issues with the main like gallery that I got currently in the Lego Pass, is there's certain situations where you have like flooring like this, where it only has like a 2x4 and you got the 2x8, and then you don't have like a 2x3. So if you have like awkward situations, let's say like this, where you like have a gap that you cannot fix, you can't really use any of the pieces because they're all like even numbered. And you got that kind of situation going on here, but the thing with this gallery is that you can actually fix up the disco floor technically if you kind of do some finagling with it. Kind of similar to the original stuff they got like last year with the original Lego kits before you started doing a 2x4. It's just a kind of a trend I started seeing recently where they started like kind of removing the 2x3. And it bugs me, because there is those awkward situations when you're building these like massive structures inside of Lego Fortnite that you have to like finagle a way to kind of fix. But that's like the only thing that kind of bugs me with this whole thing. And then over here, this is such a minor gripe too. God. Over here, you got the floors as well, which is pretty cool. You get the like the medium floors. I really like this. Once again, this could be really useful for like a helipad, or maybe you're making like a FNAF 6 location like I did. Plug. Okay. God. And then you could also use this maybe for like, I don't know, like an incinerator. I can't get this out of FNAF 6, man. I'm stuck in the head. Of course, you got some more disco floor. I love these disco floors, man. And over here at the main pyramid pieces, which the pyramid pieces are like the main thing that are reactive to the music, which I could showcase again for you, like this. But yeah, these are like the main pieces that you can use. These are located in the roof gallery, so if you want to, you can make like an epic roof maybe with these. If you have like a build that has like a full-on like circular roof, I think that'd be cool. That's definitely a cool use for it now that I think about it. Over here as well, you got this, which is also in the roof gallery for those that are interested. I can actually pull this up. You can go down here. This is also here as well. And these are not reactive to music, but if you're trying to make like a cool little concert stage, utilizing maybe like the pieces from, what is it, the Forever Festival, these would be a cool addition to kind of combo with that, maybe. I think that'd be cool. And then over here, you got another part of the roof gallery, which is a little top bit, which you see all the way up here on top of the pyramid. Now, taking a look at the pyramid itself, you got this cool stuff here, like these plants, which we'll get to in a minute. And then, of course, you got these cool stairs, which going in here, this is the whole little design that you get. This is the build you get. Pretty cool. Now, inside, nothing is really reactive. So nothing really crazy goes on in the inside. So the main event is all on the outside. Not much going on in the interior. But man, pigs are dancing, man. This is crazy. But yeah, like everything goes on with the exterior, nothing really happens inside the interior. But the build itself is really cool. I absolutely love this thing. And I don't know if this is exactly a reference to something, because once again, I'm not too familiar with Daft Punk. So if you guys know if this is a reference to something in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at the thing you're all excited for, which is the decor props. Now, this all comes in 8 decor bundles, and now if editing Chris will be kind enough, he'll probably show you which goes to which by just showing it on the screen right now with all the bundles on the screen. Just a real quick little thing as this like circle rotating thing. I don't know, just a showcase of all the decor bundles before we get into it. But I want to say, there's so many cool props here. For example, I was originally like, when I got jump scared by the whole like jam loops kind of being loud, I thought it was something to do with these speakers. And then I went to the normal Lego City world, and then I found out, oh, they just increased the volume for some reason. And then over here, we got some cool props. So let's take a whole dive at it. You got this little like radio thing, which is cool. You got this whole like soundboard. You got the speakers, like I said before. You got this little TV right here, which is cool. And you got this little planter, so you can put the plants in here as well. Over here at the llamas. Llama statues. Not the mythical llama statue. You're gonna see more of him later this week. And of course, you got the lovely statues of the main 2 members of Daft Punk. And of course, you got a little thing right here, so they can play music. You got this cool TV thing, which oh my god, this would be so useful for FNAF 2. I got Freddy Fitzgerald Fazbear on the mind today, I apologize. Not. You got this cool little thing here, which I definitely see myself using for builds, especially if I'm trying to make like a disco room. As once again, it is reactive to music. I love this. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is all so cool. Over here, you got this little display stand here, a little shelf. Got some more shelves over here. This little display shelf here kind of reminds me like of a comic stand or maybe like a video game thing. You got the fridge, which is cool. You got some more of the plants. You got this little cassette thing, which would be useful if you're trying to like add some stuff to your like own room. Like maybe you're having like addition to like friendly neighborhood pieces from last year. That'd be cool. You got this cool little Daft Punk rug. You got this lovely trees over here, which would be perfect for like a 50s design. Perfect for security breach. Gregory, you need to vent. I know it'd be hard for you to be sus, but I know you can do it, Gregory. You got some guitars, got this little thing right here. And then over here, you got some cool lighting, which is sick. Once again, could be absolutely cool to like add this to like the Forever Festival, get Chill and Frill Pass from last year. And you got this little table over here, which has a little, the magic conch. Once again, I will not probably understand half of the references here. You got the cool counters as well. You got some beds, which I absolutely love these designs. These would be perfect for like a futuristic, like bedroom. I think these would be amazing. You got some chairs with the like look-alike of the Daft Punk members. You got this cool couch here, which I absolutely love. This is like one of my favorite pieces of this entire like decor. Like seriously, it's amazing. There's so many good pieces here. Once again, I think this whole bundle is worth it. It's definitely worth it in my opinion. You got this cool little sink here, like so. I'm washing my hands on the counter. Logic. And then over here I got this little stereo piece, which is a hanging wall. You find this actually in the, I think this is like, yeah, you find it right here in the electronics. You got this cool thing, which I do not know what's a reference to. You got this cool light system here, which is pretty as epic as well. You got some paintings of the Daft Punk members. More stuff here. I do not know what this is a reference to. It's like something called Interstellar or something like that, because I saw some people mentioning it. It was like shown in the like trailer for the Daft Punk experience. Which, I once again, I do not know the lore. Fill me in, please. Really, it would mean a lot, because I'm very interested in this stuff. Like, I love music, so it would be cool hearing more about this. Of course, you got another picture here with the Daft Punk members as well. Now, that's pretty much it for everything that's inside of the bundle itself. So, editing Chris here. And guess what? That was not everything. As I was putting down everything, I missed like free props, which you can see over here, which is the Interstellar little statue here, and some cool little lights like this. It's actually 4 props because we have this other light that's like right here, which once again is perfect for the Fortnite Forever Festival stage. And then over here you got this other prop gallery that got added, which was supposed to be with the bundle, but got gifted to anyone who purchased the bundle and should be a part of it right now in the item shop, which is all these cool lights. And now we're going to test out if they're actually reactive to the emotes. Yes, they are. That's actually really cool. So is the lights over there and everything else going on over here as mentioned before. So with that being said, we're going to jump back to past Chris. And just to give you guys a quick showcase as we flow around, seeing everything that kind of glows in the dark, because I like doing this ever since I started doing like the Lego kit short reviews. It kind of gives you an idea, maybe how you can utilize some of these props inside your own builds or different ways you can utilize these. So yeah, we're in here for today's video. Overall, I really enjoy this whole bundle. Seriously, it's amazing, and once again, I do think it's really much worth it for if you're a fan of Daft Punk, and also if you're someone like me that's not really too familiar with Daft Punk, because there's so much here that's for everyone, really. But the fact that it's reactive to music is awesome. There's so many uses that you can do with it. Like, seriously, you can have a party at night. It's amazing, and it's incredible. The fact you can also utilize this and combine it with other galleries, such as the Forever Festival Pass, is also really cool in my opinion. Seriously, there's so many combos that I can think of. The ideas are flowing from my mind. So with that being said, I do hope you guys did enjoy this little review / showcase of the whole entire bundle. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, definitely consider leaving a like, as it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new here and you really like what you're seeing so far, definitely consider subscribing, as I make a lot more Lego Fortnite content just like this. So with that being said, I do hope you guys did enjoy this video and hope you all have a spectacular day, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Rock is a rock!